Hello Taurus and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, where I try to strip out as much astrology as I can by using a playing deck, but I don't have the playing deck today, as you can see, because it's not here in the video. That is because we are doing the Twinflame soul cycle. I'm dipping my toe in there for my viewers to just pick up the energies, see what's going on with your person, okay? Try to fathom out why they're not with you, and maybe, if we're lucky, find out if they are angling towards you or not at the moment. So, no incoming energy as such, okay? But we are dealing with all the divine masculine runners for twin flame connection who have Taurian DFs. So, okay, I'm doing it a bit like how all the other readers do it on YouTube this time. You had the Page of Swords in Sunday's All Signs overview. The Page of Swords is kind of like a card of dramatic and disappointing messages, okay, or communication. What have we got going with that? We have got the Queen of Wands. Well, that is your person through and through. They are portraying to the world that you mean nothing to them, but inside they mean, or you mean the world to them, okay? The High Priestess is all about intuition and following your intuition, and I believe this is what your person is now starting to do. They're starting to feel that there is a connection between you, and they are feeling the draw of it as well, okay? The High Priestess does keep secrets as well, okay? There is a little bit of that energy attached to this. For some of you, the ones what your runner is still running, pretty much. The ones what aren't coming back, yeah. Not in this cycle anyway. Maybe next one. Your cycles go around quick. It's okay. Don't worry. You won't have long to wait. Yeah. Gradually, the universe is whittling them down. There's less and less of them each time. But they're hiding it still. Okay. So they're still showing the world that you mean absolutely nothing to them, but in reality, you mean the world to them. Okay. The way we'll do the read today is just here will be the energies of the connection. Just here will be how your runner feels about the connection. Just here is how they feel about you. Just here is what the universe is going to reveal about the connection, what is hidden from you, what you don't know bit. And just here is what the universe is going to hope be the outcome. Okay, I say hope because we can get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. Talking about free will, I'm throwing in my little disclaimer. Yeah. Please bear in mind, you have your own free will. This is not the answer to the question you are watching this video for. This is advice towards it for you to then make your decision on. Okay, you can take my advice or not. That is entirely up to you. Exercise your free will. It is also a general read, which means this read is not directed at you, the viewer. It's directed at you, the viewers. There's more than one of you, which means there is more than one energy coming in. This is why it is more like advice to you as an instruction, okay? So, got that all cleared up. It is for entertainment purposes only. I have to say that every now and then in my videos just to keep lure people happy, apparently. Okay, so our overall energy is the Queen of Swords, okay? Someone's realising the truth and she's contemplating having to cut something out of her life to accommodate this new truth they have been revealed to them. Okay. So we have got the Seven of Wands in the connection. I feel that this Seven of Wands is going to be coming out all month because I think I've had it in every read I've done so far on this twin flame soul connection cycle. It is all about having the high ground, this connection. It's about your struggle, yeah, to have the high ground. You're defending your position. You're defending your belief that this is a soul connection, some sort of soul contract. Even though, Taurus, you are feeling that sometimes it's not. Sometimes you may have made it all up in your head, okay? But as I said, your person is very, very good at letting the whole world believe that you mean nothing to them. But deep down, you're the thing that keeps them ticking every day, Okay, so it is a good position to be defending, but you have doubts. I know. They are really burdened by this. Okay, this again, it's the whole soul connection. They're feeling it now, and it burdens them because they've realised that they've wasted so much time running away from it and everything. And I feel that there is a turning point coming in this little bit there. There will be some sort of card to indicate that there may be a turning round back towards you. There's certain cards what mean that in the tarot deck, and I'm sure they're going to come out. And this is all kind of like one of them. They're wanting to bring balance with you. Okay, they're wanting to put right what is wrong. Yeah, it's all out of balance because basically you met each other, you were on the same wavelength. Whatever wavelength you were both on one which was a little bit damaged, but it was the same wavelength, and that's why the soul connection happened. Okay, but then you going through a different set of circumstances than them, you elevated up. Okay, and you're sort of now near Empress level or Empress level wavelength. They're struggling to get up that far. They may be just about climbing into a couple of queens. Okay, but they know that they have to bring balance. They know how they have to get the four set of queens to become that same person you are now already being. Okay, so the Three of Wands, the universe is telling us that this connection, this higher ground you're defending, I'm actually going to say it's a springboard. Okay, it's the springboard into something better. Okay, this whole, I do believe it is a self-talking thing. You're talking yourself, Taurus, into believing this because you're having lots of doubts at the moment, I feel. But it is real. It is the launching pad for a bigger, better thing. Okay, the overall outcome is the Hierophant. It's angel energy to start with, which is always good. But it is something that deals with religious matters and learning matters. Okay, so the outcome is you're going to be learning something to start with. There may be some religious issues which need resolving. Maybe your Seven of Wands up there is because you're standing on the high ground religiously as well as spiritually. Okay, so let's see what we can get from the clarifiers for these. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Not fire in there, isn't there? A lot of passion, a lot of wands. Only one major arcana though. Okay, kind of makes it a major arcana, doesn't it? Because it's the only major arcana what's out at the moment. So let's see what this Seven of Wands is all about. Okay, the Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Cups is a card of inaction. It's a card of not doing much. You're not budging from this defense. Okay, this whole connection is you're still standing there up on your high ground waiting for them to come in. You're daydreaming about it and the like. And remember, this is a general read. It can be flipped. Maybe they're standing on their high ground waiting for you to come in. But that's not going to happen, is it? Because they told you to jog on, basically. Or they jogged on, which gave you the impression that they're basically saying that they don't want anything to do with you. Jog on. But with the Knight of Wands there is someone wanting to take action on it. Passionate, fast action on it. But it's because it's benefiting them. Okay? So you may want, in your terms, Taurus, you may want fast action, fast, passionate action, which will benefit you. You can then start getting on with your life. I feel for your runner, though, it may be just a case that they're just feeling drawn towards you, and it's like, well, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. Will Young's just popped into my head with, I can't remember what song it is, but there's a line in it where it says, I'm here, like I said I would never be, and I've broken every rule I've ever made. Okay, to come here. That's kind of like the energy I'm feeling off that from your runner's side. Okay, There is action being taken. There's action being taken on a truth which has recently surfaced. Okay, it's either a truth you found out about them, that perhaps they're a bit of a player, and when they were with you, they were never actually with you. They were always with someone else. Okay, for some of you, it's there. I said it. It's in the energy. But for the bulk of you, it's some sort of truth, and you're willing to take action on it. Okay, so in your case, Taurus, it's probably the fact that you are willing to take action on this whole soul connection. You know it's true, even though you're doubting yourself at the moment. You still know it's true. My camera's gone right blurry. Let's see if we can focus that in. Thank you very much. And for your runner's case, they know it's true as well. Okay, and they're feeling the urge to take action on it, not so much feeling that they are taking action on it. There we go. Right, so the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hanged Man. See, I told you there was something in here which is going to be some sort of turning point, and there it is, the Hanged Man. Right. The Ten of Pentacles, they are extremely burdened about this connection because they can actually see it's everything they want. It's their happy ever after, okay? But they can only ever see it from certain angles. It's when the universe slaps them around the face and makes them think of you. Yeah, I don't know. They see that like the same make and model and colour of car go past that you drive, and they suddenly think of you. Or they walk round a corner and there's this new billboard up somewhere which has got your name plastered all over it. Okay. And so that's how, and so when the universe is doing that, slapping them around the face to remind them of you and what they should be doing, and trying to drive them into that particular direction, they see that you are the happy ever after they've always wanted. Yeah. But then they quickly turn back to themselves and sort of kind of think, no, it's not real. It's an illusion. It's a mirage. Yeah. I only see it as the happy ever after I've always wanted because, well, I haven't been with a happy ever after for a long time. That sort of thing. Okay. There's our Page of Swords, our card from Sunday's All Signs Overview. They're disappointed in themselves that they haven't actually taken action yet. Yeah. They've come to terms with it. They've realised it's a soulmate connection, and they feel it's a soulmate connection, which is causing them the burdens. They know that if they, Ace of Swords underneath that, they know that if they have to clarify a new start, it's going to release those burdens and all that. And they're disappointed that they haven't actually taken action on that. I'm going to see what's just underneath the Ace of Swords. It's the Hierophant again. You see, they've learned. They're learning their lesson. Okay. I kind of felt it was there because it's there as well. That's kind of like their outcome more than yours. What they're going to do. It's kind of linked with how they feel with the connection itself. Okay, so let's see how they feel about you, Taurus. How does your person feel about Taurus? Yeah, you may wonder when I know when the shuffle's right. It's well, most of the time it's just intuition. It's like, yeah, that's the right shuffle. But sometimes the universe really does point it out to me. Like now, yeah, I've got one card which is sticking out of all the others. So we're going to have that card first. The Two of Cups, the soulmate connection. Okay, the coming together of two energies. And the Three of Cups, communication. Okay, yes, there is an element of a third party in there. They feel that some of you are, as I said, with that Seven of Wands, ready to move on, but or have already moved on and you've got a third party. But generally speaking, the Three of Cups is all about communication. It's about networking. It's about group bonding. It's about socialization. It's about reunions. All these things you can't have without communication. Okay, that's why it's a communication card. I try to make it all as simple as possible for you and explain everything. What I'm feeling off that for the bulk of you though is it's reunion. They want reunion with you. This is a coming together of two energies, and they want a reunion with you. They want a reunion with the other energy that they've been with before. Okay. The King of Pentacles, they want success with you. That's the first thing I get off that. It's a card of success, of a successful person. It's quite often seen as a boss. It's a leader of some description. They want a lead with you, I feel. Not over you, with you. It is a card of being modest and, well, proud and modest at the same time. Which is a bit of the problem. They are a little bit too proud and not enough modesty yet. It's what that Six of Pentacles is about, bringing balance. That's part of the balance they have to get. They have to get that proudness and modesty balanced in. Okay. So let's see, after saying all about my shuffle, I put that back in the camera just in time, didn't I? Right. Let's see what is clarifying this Three of Wands. It is the Ten of Wands. Okay, lovely. And the Queen of Pentacles, the divine partner to the King of Pentacles up there, what was crossing. Okay. And so the universe is saying this inaction is creating a burden. It's creating a burden on you, Taurus. It's definitely creating a burden on them. Yeah, because nothing's happening. Yeah. Action needs to be taken, but nothing. And there's the King of Swords up there as well, talking about action being taken. But nothing is happening because they keep talking themselves into saying that you're just a mirage, you're not real, it won't work, this, that and the other. I feel for some of you there is some sort of social block between you. Okay. And they're just literally hanging around. Okay, it's the Hangman. They're literally just hanging around, doing nothing. The connection is inaction, just dreaming about what might be. You are defending your high ground, but you are just dreaming about what might be. Okay, and the universe is saying that it's creating burdens for you both. It's also saying that this action, what needs to be taken, has to be nurtured. Okay, you can't just go charging in recklessly. If you could, it would have been the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords tends to charge in recklessly with its one point, its one message it wants to say. But this one is saying it needs to be nurtured. The Queen of Pentacles is all about like nurturing energy. It's a motherly energy. It's a charitable energy. She's giving her pentacle. She's holding back her passion a little bit. She's got a scepter in her hand, which in all intents and purposes is a wand. Okay, but she's giving you the passion. She's giving you the nourishment. Okay, so the universe is saying this action, what needs to be taken, it needs to be nourished a little bit. It needs to grow. It's still too small at the moment, and it needs to be grown into something bigger and better. Okay, crossing this Three of Wands is the Five of Pentacles. The first thing what pops into my mind is the universe has worries about this connection. It has worries that it's not going to work. Okay, and it's also telling me this high ground defense you're on is what's actually stopping that Three of Wands becoming the Four of Wands. Okay, it's putting a frozen block, if you will, between you and the next step. Okay, so maybe you have to get off your high horse a bit. Okay, Tots. Maybe you have to. I wouldn't say bring yourself down to their level, but accept them into your life on whatever level they're on, and then make your judgment call instead of saying like, I'm sitting up here and you have to come up here. You have to get to my level before I'd even listen to you. Okay. Because that's kind of what that Five of Pentacles was telling me is. Some of it is worries about like mundane things what aren't ever going to really happen. They're once in a lifetime things. I knew there was going to be a Wheel of Fortune coming out in this video. I thought it was going to come out up here though. But as I said up there, I felt something to do with the turning of the energies. This isn't, it is the turning of the energies. It is a new energy coming in. It's a new push. It's a new cycle you're all on. Yeah, you've all been on this cycle before many times, and less and less of you are going on it, because more and more of you are actually getting together and pairing off and then disappearing and stop watching tarot reads. Okay, because you're cuddling up on the sofa watching Romance in the Stone instead of sitting there with a packet of crisps and a box of chocolates watching tarot reads. Okay, but yes, there's a turn in the energy, but I'm also getting it's the whole learning thing is turning onto a new cycle as well. They've learned what they needed to learn, and now they're moving on to a new one as well. The energies which are turning is the whole soul connection again. I'm feeling a soul contract off this one. The universe is trying to say, I want the soul connection actually sorted. And coincidentally, I said that every time the universe slaps them round the face, yeah, it's not a coincidence at all. It don't exist. They happen. Serendipities, unfortunate mistakes. Okay. Every time the universe slaps them round the face and reminds them of you, Taurus, yeah, it's literally the soul contract card is there. Yeah, the universe is saying, you've signed this contract. Now, live to your end of the bargain. Okay. Crossing this is the Two of Wands. Is a choice. A choice has to be made. Okay. The energies are turning, and the energies are gonna turn, regardless of what choice gets made. Okay. But currently, your person is holding on to two things. Okay. I'm not going to say it's a third person. Okay. But it is a something else. It's a, yes, you're putting in a little bit of a block because you're a little bit too much up on your high ground defending your position. Okay. You need to sort of maybe at least let down the defences and let an envoy in. Okay, but they've got a block on their side as well. They're hanging on to something on their side, and this is what they have to do. They've got the choice now that they can drop it and then come towards you, or they can keep hold of it and see where it takes them. Okay, I think they're going to go for the first one because it's the Three of Wands again. They're setting the intentions to come towards you. Okay, so let's just see what the universe wants to reveal about this. What else do you want to tell my Taurians about this connection? I've got a few cards upside down in here. I'll keep turning them when I find them, but I just spotted one as I was shuffling. Right. What else do they want? What else does the universe want to tell Taurus about you? No, not you, this connection. What do they want to tell you about this connection? Okay. Right. And so, the Wheel of Fortune again. It's this whole cycle is starting again. Okay, you're going round and round and round. Okay, they're currently you're in the cold. Okay, you're in winter time, but it's now sort of turning into spring. Prospect of summer on the horizon. Okay, it's good. Okay, and don't think for 1 minute that means that you're going to have to wait seasons for this to all come to fruition, or your person just to actually come in and talk to you. No, because in the universe there is no such thing as time, and the way we see it, I was just using it as a metaphor. Okay, you're out in the cold. There's no love to be had. There's no warmth. Yeah, but after winter comes spring and then summer, and that's what I'm saying. And the warmth is coming. Okay, and that's what everyone is literally on a new start. Okay, we're back to that cold point of the cycle where nothing seems to be working. You all feel left out in the cold, both sides, coincidentally. Okay, but there is, again, I see this as the minor arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. We're at the crossing point of the energies. Okay, so we are literally right at death. The universe just could have given us death. Okay, the old cycle's dying and the new cycle's beginning. And that's what this is. If I see a figure of 8 going round there, and we're right in the middle. Yeah, old cycle, new cycle, and it's going round and round, and we're right in the middle. The old cycle is now finishing, the new cycle is now beginning. And the universe is saying that what's driving this new cycle is enlightenment, illumination, things coming to the surface, be that emotions or truths or whatever. Okay, happiness and joy is driving this new cycle forward. Okay, it's the prospect of what is to come. I said What can Taurus? What else does Taurus need to know about this and all that? You need to know that the happiness is coming. I said there's a lot of doubt in your mind about if it is real. Yes, it is real. It's a soul contract. It's definitely real, and we got the soul contract card there. It's happiness, it's joy, it's a yes. Okay, that's what the universe is telling you. Yes, this is real. Okay, what you feel is real. So that is your read. If it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Next week we'll be back onto the normal routine, hopefully. I may be doing my Sun Deal Signs overview midweek, depending on how long it takes me to get through this cycle of for this week. Well, this is video 3 going out. I've got, well, obviously another 9 to do. Okay, and because of my technical issues I've had this week, I'm way behind again. But I am determined to get all 12 done this week before moving on to a new cycle of them, so to speak. Talking about cycle of them. Okay, so thank you very much and catch you all soon.